You can make deductions from employee paychecks for various reasons, such as benefit premiums, 401k, and wage garnishments. You will first need to set up a deduction at the company level before you can assign it to employees. When you first go through the setup wizard, you will be asked if you want to add company-level deductions. You can do this in the wizard or set these up later. Once you have completed your initial setup, to add a new deduction, go to Settings. Under Payroll Settings, click Deductions and Contributions. This page will show a list of deductions and contributions that you have already set up. Click Add New in the Deductions section. A set of blank fields will appear. For more information about these fields, click the Help icon beside each field. First, select the deduction type from the list. The deduction type determines which types of tax are calculated on the deduction and whether any limits apply. For this example, we'll choose Pre-Tax Section 125. Enter a unique description for the deduction. This long word description will appear on employee paychecks and reports. You may use any combinations of letters, numbers, special characters, and spaces up to 20 characters. An example would be medical family. For the method, we have a choice of fixed dollar or percent. If fixed dollar is selected, the deduction amount will be an exact dollar amount. If percent is selected, the deduction is based on a percentage of the employee's gross pay. The amount field is an optional field. If this deduction has a set amount that's the same for everyone, enter the default amount. This amount can be changed if needed at the employee level. If this deduction amount varies per employee, leave this field blank. The limits fields are optional fields. The deduction can be set up to automatically stop once a dollar limit is reached. The pay date limit is normally used with employee-level child support and other garnishment deductions. A monthly limit is useful for benefit premiums that are the same each month regardless of how many pay dates are in the month. The annual limit is most often used on deductions with calendar year IRS limits, such as 401k or HSA contributions. Calendar year limits will be automatically set when you select the following deduction types: 401k and Roth 401k, 403b and Roth 403b, 457b and Roth 457b, Simple IRA, and HSA Single and Family. You can leave the annual limit blank in these cases. Lifetime limits are most often used with long-term deductions such as wage garnishments or loan repayments. If this deduction does not need a limit, leave these fields blank. The W-2 box field should only be filled in certain cases where the deduction money needs to be reported in special boxes on the W-2. Depending on the deduction type you selected, the W-2 box may be pre-filled as a guide. The choices in the W-2 label field are based on what is selected in the W-2 box field. If the box field is blank, this field will also remain blank. Click Save at the bottom of the page to save the deduction and return to the list. To immediately add another deduction, click Save and add another. If you don't want to save your changes, click Cancel. When you click Save, the deduction now appears alphabetically in the company deduction list. This can now be used on employee records. If you have any questions, click the Get Help link at the top of any page to visit our Help Center.